Hello, fellow meat eaters. It is week 3 of my carnivore journey, which is April 22nd was the start of week 3. So here's my update. It's been a pretty good week as far as weight goes, down 12 pounds, which is only 2 pounds from last week, but I'm still okay with that. I'm moving in the right direction. As far as how I'm feeling, I'm feeling pretty good. I thought maybe I was having a constipation issue earlier in the week because I wasn't actually going very much. So I did take some laxatives, which was a mistake. Live and learn. I didn't really need them. Come to find out, I'm just not going much. So anyway, there's that. Feeling pretty good. I'm still sleeping really good. I am taking or drinking electrolytes, 1 or 2 bottles every day, which I think really makes a difference, at least for this first 90 days. What I ate this week, told you last week, I did experiment with grinding up pork rinds to be kind of like a panko. I did attempt to make a tortilla following a recipe that didn't go so well. I tried a few times, a lot of work, couldn't really get the tortilla to stay together, so I kind of abandoned that. But I did use pork rinds with shredded ground chicken and some butter and Parmesan cheese, and I made a pizza crust, which I then made an Alfredo sauce, put that on it with some more cheese, and it was pretty good. Couldn't eat that much of it. It was pretty rich, a little heavy, a little rich, but it was kind of a nice break. I'm kind of leaning more now towards just regular old carnivore, not trying to get into any of the fancy stuff to mimic what I used to eat. It just seems like too much work. So it was worth a try. I had rack of lamb again, mainly because my daughter asked me to make it. So we had that again, lots of steak, smoked sausage, which I'm not sure smoked sausage, kielbasa is the right way to go, because after I did eat that, I noticed that I kind of fell out of ketosis for a couple days. And I know that because, you know, the keto strips that you pee on, and you can tell what state of keto you're in based on the color of pink or purple. After the sausage, I went almost completely out of keto. So there may be some hidden sugars or sweeteners in there, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. I did end up buying a whole bunch of ribeye. I bought a whole case of ribeye loin from Sam's Club. It was like 80 or 90 pounds worth, as well as an entire chuck roll. It was about a 20-pound chuck roll. I'm not a butcher, but I can watch YouTube, so YouTube kind of taught me how to break that chuck roll down into roasts and Denver steaks and a Sierra steak and stew meat. So I did have one of those big chuck roasts from that last night, and it was fantastic actually. So I did sign up for that Good Chop service, which is like mail order meat. You can pick the kinds of meat. They have a discount going on. I got my first box of that. I haven't tried the meat yet. Tonight will be the first time trying the chicken. I took the ribeye steaks out to thaw out for tomorrow. One thing I did notice, and I'm not throwing shade at Good Chop, but the ribeye steaks I cut and what I'm used to are nice 1-inch thick, big old ribeyes. The little frozen ribeyes that came in Good Chop were a little bit pathetic compared to what I'm used to, but I'll give it a try in the next few days and see how the flavor is. But we'll try that. I did mention keto strips. I'm trying not to use them too often because I don't want to get discouraged, but it is kind of a tool that I'm using to kind of identify like hidden sugars or things that help me stay in ketosis or things that take me out of ketosis. So I'm kind of using them as I go. I did buy a couple kayaks recently, so I'm going to try to incorporate at least some upper body exercise, hopefully regularly, maybe in the morning 3 times a week or more. If I can get out and row for an hour, it can't hurt, right? And since I live right here with access to water, It's pretty easy. So that's pretty much it. Other than that, I mean, my mood has been great. I mentioned last week that it may or may not be from the diet, but I seem to have positive mood, and it may just be because I'm doing something about my health, or it may be completely related to going pure carnivore. But either way, I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm pretty excited about going forward. And I'm probably only going to weigh myself on Monday morning once a week from now on, as opposed to several times during the week, because really I'm not as concerned about the weight as much as I am concerned about, how my clothes fit and how I feel overall. So anyway, until next week, have a blessed day.